and there's no obligation. Go to redo.servicemagic.com. That's redo.servicemagic.com.
Everybody's talking at me.
Bob Unruh, news editor, WorldNet Daily, my guest. And basically what we're telling you, and what this article is telling you, and what the FDA is telling you, is that it believes nobody has the right to choose what to eat or drink. There is no inherent right or God-given right to consume any food from nature without the FDA's consent. And here it is. The state, in other words, may override your food decisions and deny you free access to the food and beverages you wish to consume. And the state may do this for completely unscientific reasons, even just political reasons, all at their whim. Bob, I mean, don't you think people say, hey, enough is enough? Or here's the question for you. Is it, well, I am a Democrat, true to heart, and if that's what they want, then they know what's best for me. Has it come to that?
Well, you're probably absolutely right. Throughout history, there's always been this exchange on a balance that rights and risks have to be balanced. If we want to have a life in the United States where there are zero risks, then what the theory is, you give the government all control. The government controls what you drive, where you work, what you get paid, and what you eat. If you want to have rights, then you have to assume some of the risks that are involved with that. Any supply line for food can create problems, and we do have health departments that watch for stuff like this, and there are recalls to make sure that known problems are not spread. But the basic issue is what do Americans want? Do they want a supply chain where this is the government's argument in this Iowa case? These documents were prepared and argued by U.S. Attorney Stephanie Rose and a couple of the assistants. They say, quote, plaintiff's assertion of a fundamental right to their own bodily and physical health, which includes what foods they do and do not choose to consume for themselves and their families, is similarly unavailing because plaintiffs do not have a fundamental right to obtain any food they wish. Well, now that's pretty much in my guess, that's pretty much at one end of the scale. What that says is the government is arguing that they can control any food that they choose.
Now, what is the cow shares, real quick?
Cow shares is very simple. It avoids all of the restrictions on purchasing or selling raw milk because people go together, collectively purchase a cow or a herd of cattle, and then collectively they own the milk that is produced. So essentially they are drinking their own milk, the milk from animals that they own. So there's no purchase and sale involved.
Well, I'll tell you, I was trying to find, I did not find it. You know the old thing about if you own the cow and then you give milk, and you know how communism and the difference between communism and socialism and freedom, and that's what it's come to. Boy, they are sticking their fingers in everything they can. And this is a great report. And the reason, I want to throw this out real quick before we run out of time. When we start talking about raw certified milk,
yeah.
You mentioned, I'm trying to find it here, that they can't say it's because of, safety reasons.
Right.
Yeah, 10 times. Here it is. The reason cannot be safety. The report said since a report from Price Foundation revealed that from 1980 to 2005, there were 10 times more illnesses from pasteurized milk than from raw milk. So once again, they're pulling the wool over your eyes. Hey, thank you very much, Bob, and look forward to our next visit.
Thank you very much.
Bob Unruh, news editor, WorldNet Daily, www.wnd.com, wnd.com. Jim Corey, he's coming up next.
Saving money is all the rage these days. Kind of the in thing to do. Like growing a beard. Well, here's a tip for you.